I got to go to Florence, Italy for a wedding this year, so I'm bringing you guys with me to document everything that I eat in a week. My flight actually got canceled 3 times, so I was very happy when I finally landed in Florence that I forgot to document my first dinner. The next day, we went to this really cute tavern for a quick lunch. I got the eggplant parmesana. I love everything that has to do with eggplants. And this is a really good recommendation for a cheap, quick lunch in the city center. Honestly, the first 3 days were kind of lost in wedding festivities, which I could make a whole video about because it was the picture perfect Tuscan wedding. So I had a wedding yesterday and I am extremely hangover. I had no plans of leaving the house all day, but I had to come try these sandwiches that are super famous. And there's like literally the entire block is filled. They literally have people like helping traffic because there's all of these people waiting. And it's so popular, they had to open 3 next to each other. So here's one. Here are the happy people eating their sandwiches. Here's another one. And this is the line to that one. And then this is another one. Beautiful. Okay, we waited in line for maybe like 20-25 minutes, and I just want to show you this beauty. This is called a tricolor, and it has pistachio pesto, I think, with nuts and mozzarella. ¿Mozzarella? No, se llama
Stracciatella,
stracciatella. It looks
que es la crema de la mozzarella.
amazing. Now we're going to try it. El pistacho. ¿Qué vas a comprar? A ver.
¿Prefieres de este o prefieres de aquel?
Uy, no, estos también
Yo
bonitos.
prefiero.
Sí, esos. Heirloom. Mira todos los tipos de tomates que tiene. Like, look at the produce in Italy. It's just like a whole nother level. Look at these tomatoes. These are tomatoes. These little ones are tomatoes. They look like plums or something. Actually, I think they're called plum tomatoes. Look at these yellow tomatoes. Italy is just the greatest country in the world, in my opinion. So, a little bit more diversity than what we get in Kosovo. ¿Cómo se llama esta madre? ¿Nuevo?
Barbadale al cinghiale.
Es como un ragú de... ¿Cómo se dice? Boar. Wild boar ragú. This is a super popular dish in Firenze. You can find it at every single restaurant. We ordered it about 3 times in a week, and this was by far the best. So highly recommend this restaurant for this dish. There are a lot of must-sees in Firenze, like the Uffizi Museum, which is probably their most famous museum. Although I'm always thinking about where my next meal is going to be because I have everything planned out before I even arrive to a new city, you also have to get hungry. So museum is a perfect place to do that. We obviously could not come to the food market. Hola, ma. Look at Italian produce. This is bitter melon. I have no idea what that is.
Puntarelle, mira.
Puntarelle. ¿No lo tienen?
No. Lo tienen en Milán.
And this is a funky cucumber. This is cucumber? También puntarelle. I truly believe that visiting a food market is the most important thing you can do when you visit a new city. First of all, you just learn so much about the local cuisine, but it's also being like in Disneyland for foodies, and in Florence, especially if you love truffles.
Está padrísimo, Cristina.
This is the food market above the food market.
Above the food market.
This is a cooking school. You can just watch people make amazing things while you eat. On the second floor, you find a bunch of food
Mira su
stalls. They
pedazo de
have this
atún.
fish market where you can just buy your piece of fish and it'll cook it for you. They have dim sum, they have Peking duck, food from all over the world, and obviously every single flavor of pizza that you can possibly imagine. Call me crazy, but I was there for a whole week and I didn't have a single slice of pizza. I'm just so much more of a pasta kind of girl. Okay, so this place like really blew me away. It was basically a truffle infused dish. Everything on the dish had truffles. The ham had truffles, the burrata had truffle oil on top, then they shaved some pieces of truffle, and it's just basically a dream on a plate.
Estamos afortunadas de haber encontrado este pequeño restaurante porque después de las 3 de la tarde aquí en Florencia todo se cierra. Chiuso. Si no encuentras, si ya no entras a un restaurante antes de las 3, te tienes que esperar hasta las 7 de la tarde. Entonces, atentos cuando vengan a Florencia.
Cheers!
Cheers, pero
Wait,
creo que nos salió valedor.
so we were just talking about how amazing the olive oil is here. Look at this color.
My goodness.
The guy just left the bottle here. I think he will
Wow.
regret it. Nos vamos a acabar la botella.
It's delicious.
This is olive oil, not that $6 stuff we get at the grocery store. There's a difference.
Miren qué contenta está mi niña. Esto es lo que la hace feliz. Totalmente. Salud. Salud.
Cheers, mommy.
Cheers.
This is the second carbonara that I ordered on this trip. And I don't know what's in this, but it's very different from what I'm used to. It's really good. Also, this spaghetti, I don't know what it's called, but I've never had such thick pasta. And they've been serving it a lot here. I don't know if it's like a Florence thing. It kind of reminds me of like Japanese udon. I think she likes it.
Amazing. Es tan simple. It's so simple and delicious. It's parsley, garlic, olive oil, and peperoncino.
Y ya.
That's it.
A ver, deja probar. Afterwards, we walked over to Plaza Miguel Angelo on the other side of the river, which is a must-see destination to watch the sunset. It's truly very, very spectacular. ¿De qué es tu gelato?
Gelato es de pistachio.
Pistachio,
Chocolate. Chocolato. Al chocolato.
maracuyá. One gelato a day keeps the doctor away. My final night, we had to go big or literally was gonna go home without trying this truffle pasta. And of course, a tiramisu for dessert. Even though it's Italy, Firenze also has its tourist traps, so make sure to do your research and hopefully these recommendations will give you a head start to an amazing holiday.